Live from American University, you are watching Dctv with your hosts, Sebastian De La Rosa and Sydney Moore.
Hi, I'm Seb De La Rosa.
And I'm Sydney Moore, and you're watching Dctv. For our first story, we get a better look into the different summer programs going on at American University. We have many different students from all over the world. Let's see what people around the campus feel about these programs and what some students want to get out of it.
There are many summer programs here at American University, from Discover the World of Communications to National Student Leadership Conference. The main discussion is how do the students from all over the country benefit from these programs, and most importantly, what is the difference? Let's ask around and see what the TAs and students have to say.
NSLC inspires me by helping me improve confidence and giving me the skills I believe I need to be a really good journalist.
I'm going off to college next year, and so I would say this is like sort of a college experience because you get to interact with all these kids who have interests who are similar to yours. You know, I'm pretty sure that I'm interested in journalism for my life.
It really gave me guidance, and it really kind of pointed me in a direction. I kind of really discovered, like, wow, like communication as a field is something that I'm really passionate about.
It really broadened my perspective on communications, on academics, socially. I just saw that there was more than just my narrow vision of what I thought I wanted to do.
The difference between DWC and the NSLC really is all about the leadership component that the NSLC includes. Both programs offer this wide variety of communication workshop and experiential learning, which is phenomenal. But like I said, the key difference is that the NSLC really focuses in on leadership and how students grow as budding leaders in their community.
Different vibe a little bit, a different style of, or different kinds of field trips, but ultimately I know people who have done both and have a great time.
Hearing from the TAs and students really informed us on what goes on in these programs. Seems like a lot of fun and hard work for inspired dreamers. Back to you in the studio.
Seems like programs such as DWC and NSLC really help students for the future. They seem really dedicated to their field, and I hope it benefits them in their upcoming future.
In this next story, Dctv travels up to the well-trodden steps of American University's K Spiritual Life Center, where we find out how AU's diverse community coexists in their religious beliefs.
The business of American University's K Spiritual Life Center is the search for meaning and purpose.
That's what Joseph Eldridge, chaplain for the university's K Spiritual Life Center, says to be the purpose of AU's religious and spiritual hub. The KSLC houses the campus's numerous religious groups, hosting everything from Buddhist meditation sessions to Jewish Shabbat services.
Interfaith is fashionable now, right? Everybody wants to talk about interfaith. The very same physical space is used by all the faith community.
This is clearly seen when looking inside of the center itself.
You'll notice in the chapel, none of the accoutrements that one would associate with any particular faith are present.
The KSLC's push for inclusivity and religious diversity has definitely had a profound impact on the AU community. When interviewing members of the AU campus, it became clear that they greatly appreciate the KSLC environment.
I think it's great. I think it's great that there's so many different cultures and religions that can come together in one general place.
Well, I think it's amazing. I know that a lot of universities probably don't have something like this, so I really think Americans taking a step forward into accepting all religions, so I think it's really wonderful.
So it just creates a very tolerant, accepting environment.
And there you have it, a university creating the leaders of tomorrow's coexistence. Back to you in the studio.
American University's K Spiritual Life Center fully embodies a belief that everyone holds the right to practice their religion freely and easily on campus. AU represents 24 different religious groups which all coexist within a shared space.
In Misinformed People news, we go to Morgan Trout in Tinleytown, where she is gauging the opinions of people on the word feminism.
Hi, I'm Morgan Trout. Feminism has always been a controversial topic.
Since its inception in the late 19th century, feminism has been connected to radical women and often associated with liberals and lesbians. Yet, at its core, the term refers to the belief in equality for both sexes. I'm here in Tenleytown to talk to people about their views on the word feminism.
I don't know what a feminist means.
I am not an active feminist, but I would say that I support feminist issues and feminist ideals overall.
What do you mean, feminist? No, I can't be a feminist. No, I am not.
Am I a feminist? I'm not sure what a feminist is.
What does that exactly mean, though? Because, like, I feel like there's so many definitions of being. Like, I feel like there's extreme feminists, and then I feel like there's people that are just for women's rights. I'm for women's rights, but I'm not an extreme, feminist.
There is a difficulty with the definition of feminism among celebrities, too. Shailene Woodley and Lana Del Rey deny the term, while Beyoncé and Jennifer Lawrence endorse it. Miley Cyrus has her own take on feminism.
I feel like I'm one of the biggest feminists, in the world, because I tell women to not be scared of anything. And, why? Why? Because they're naked? Those girls are beautiful. Any girl that wants to be naked, guys get to show their titties on the beach. Why can't we? It's just like, I don't understand the double standard of life. So I feel like, for me, it's not even that I'm a feminist. I'm for anybody. I'm for everybody, for anything.
Yet freedom of expression as it pertains to girls' clothing in school is often debated. On May 29, 2014, the Wasatch High School yearbook in Utah exhibited altered yearbook photos. The school administration took it upon themselves to deem what was appropriate. Girls' shoulders, cleavage, tattoos, and other expressions of individuality were edited out and photoshopped in an effort to make the girls look appropriate. So, what should girls be allowed to wear in school?
I feel like girls can wear anything they want as long as it's not too revealing, unless they want to.
I'm mostly covered, nothing indecent.
There's like this whole controversy going on with the dress code, and some of the girls a couple weeks ago they tried to make a petition to change it, and they wore little badges that said we can't be sexualized. But so girls were wearing badges that were like, I'm 13, if you're sexualizing me, that's your problem, not ours.
I guess not revealing too much, but whatever they want to wear is what girls can wear.
Many of the people interviewed were unaware of the definition of the word feminism and were torn over what they believe that girls should be wearing in schools. It is indisputable to say that the clarification is needed to further our education as a society. Thank you. It's strange that in this day and age where information is so prevalent, people remain misinformed on such important topics. Did you know that according to the most recent statistics from the U.S. Census, women earn just 77% of what men earn for the same amount of work?
For our last segment, we have Marnie Rockhind out in the field at the American University campus, where she was finding a little bit about the impact of the new cultural phenomenon, the selfie. Let's see what she found out.
By definition, a selfie is an image of oneself taken by oneself using a digital camera for social network. Over the last 2 years, selfies have become a cultural phenomenon in society. 1 million plus selfies are taken by people of all sorts every single day. According to a BBC report, of the population, 50% of males and 52% of females take selfies. Famous figures such as Justin Bieber, Pope Francis III, and President Obama have been seen taking selfies. The well-known Ellen DeGeneres selfie from the Oscars became the most retweeted and viewed selfie on Twitter ever recorded. The National Consensus has collected data showing the most popular age group where selfies are taken is 10 to 21-year-olds. A shocking number of 26% in the 50 and up age group are recorded to take selfies. It is unknown as to why this phenomenon came to be or the motive behind taking a selfie. So I decided to ask around the American University campus in DC and try to find out. Do your parents take selfies?
I was going through my dad's phone and he had a bunch of selfies with my sister.
When was the last time you think you took a selfie?
This morning in the bathroom mirror before I left out the house.
How do you describe someone that takes a selfie?
It depends really. If you're not good with your selfie taking, I would probably describe you as basic.
Have you ever edited your selfie?
All the time.
Let me take a selfie.
So there you have it. The selfie continues to sweep the nation. Before I hand it back, first, let me take a selfie. All right, now back to you in the studio.
So, how about #NoFilter? Oh, hello again. Wow, the selfie really is the way to go. Thank you for giving us some information and the opinions of some people about the selfie phenomenon. I'm Seb De La Rosa.
And I'm Sydney Moore.
Thank you for watching DCTV.